What's good, everybody? I was just bumping in. It's the K1 from Watch Your Mouth, and welcome to another live stream. Tonight we got a lot of special guests in the room, the same guys from the last stream,
And the stream before that.
and the stream before that, and the one before that one, and we're going to be talking about the same stuff we always talk about, just different names.
We have a very special guest today.
Who's our guest? You got
Northside Bodsy.
Northside Bodsy. And I've just noticed you've got food all over your fucking belly, bro.
That's what happens when you eat in Melbourne, people.
Is that from Melbourne?
No. When did you eat with a belly on? Was this like a butter chicken the other week?
I think that's from that cooking video you guys did.
Bro, and it's been marinating since.
Extra flavour.
So much flavour.
So much flavour.
If you are watching, make sure you comment below. And
yeah, if you're in the chat, smash some comments. Let us know you're here.
yeah, feed us, Oscar. Hello.
And if you're in the comments, please let me know why the fuck my Wi-Fi hotspot's not working. Because I can't work it out and I don't know how to use a computer. Sick, do you have any input?
Could it possibly be because you're using Apple?
Yeah, it could be.
Probably.
There we go. Solution. Set up by Windows and Android.
Do you remember Windows phones?
I was actually talking to, I think it was Soap just the other... Was it you or Soap?
I don't know.
I was talking to someone about the Windows phones and saying how good they used to be.
Oh, yeah, no, that was us. Yeah.
Was you?
Yeah, that was zany, man. I wish they kept
A big
it.
shout outs to Bill Gates and the Windows phones because they were brilliant.
For anyone that's too young to actually know what a Windows phone is, Microsoft used to make smartphones and it literally looked like Windows 8 with all the tiles and stuff. They were actually dope smartphones, but they just had no apps.
To this
You couldn't
day,
get Snapchat or Instagram on them.
to this day, it was the most responsive phone I've ever had, and it was only $200.
Yeah, they were like Nokia Lumias or some shit. The Nokia Lumia.
Yeah. That's what happened. Nokia got rid of their OS and they put Windows on their phones.
Yeah, and now Nokia's back making phones. Have you noticed that?
I probably wouldn't get one.
Yeah, apparently they whack.
What do you think of the Google Pixel, actually?
Dope.
I'm pretty tempted. My phone plan is up. It's been up for like 2 years now, but I like this phone. But I'm thinking Google Pixel. I don't know.
Welcome to Watch Your Tech Tips. For anyone who doesn't care what we're talking about, you're going to have to wait till the conversation's over. But, Bodsy, what phone do you use? We know you're in the comment. Are you an Apple or Android man?
I think he's Samsung. If I'm not wrong, he is a Samsung man. Oh, by the way...
Google Pixels are dope.
I think we still can't see Facebook comments, so if you want to open it up on
We're
Facebook...
not on Facebook right now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
But you want me to end and go on Facebook?
Nah.
Exactly.
We'll save it for next time.
Yeah.
Just chuck her in the ute. We'll just chuck that idea in the ute.
What is Buzz? Oh, Joe. Is Joe...
Hey, Neffy, what's going on?
That's him, yes.
Big shout out, Neffy.
Yeah, and shout outs to Neffy for actually... Because the way he was recruited, he actually hit us up personally. None of us actually knew him.
I knew
him. Hit us, did you?
Yeah. No, big shout out to Neffy. I'll actually say Neffy is an awesome dude. I've known Neffy since the day I started rapping. We haven't really hung out much in recent months, but at the start when we were doing Cypher Fridays shows and all that stuff, me and Neffy were always cruising around together and stuff. And he's a dope guy, man. He's got like a studio out in like Regency Park somewhere as well.
Okay, so he's Northside.
Sort of north. He'd probably be like just on the...
Yeah, Regency Park.
He's like...
You're thinking of Redwood Park, you dickhead.
Regency's part. Is it past Grand Junction? Or...
Yes.
Neffy's also very tall. Have you seen him in...
Neffy, do you identify as north or south, out of curiosity?
Who you rapping?
We need to know before we give you any more props.
Yeah.
And if you're about to say that you're above postcode wars, then you're just not built for battle rap, my friend. So you decide and stick to it.
Okay, 5008.
5008. Hey, I got that tatted on my hand, lad. Represent. I forgot me and nephew from the same neighbourhood, bro. Yeah, 5008. Anyway, what are we talking about tonight in rap news?
He identifies as 5008. Okay. That's good enough.
That's the Charles Sturt Council. And yeah, it's about...
That's North
So, yeah, North.
Yeah.
All right, shout outs to Neffy.
Shout out to Neffy.
You are my nephew.
Neffy the nephew. You're going to cop a lot of that in battle rap, bro. People are going to be calling you nephew left, right and centre. I'm calling it now.
Who's he battling?
repeat.
Actually, before we get into that,
Yeah.
how about we get into what's on the cards next Saturday?
Yeah, should we kick it off by talking about our own event?
Might
THC
as
can
well.
wait till the end. We'll talk about watch your mouth. All right,
Watch your mouth.
let's pull up the flyer and we'll have a little bit of a chat. So next weekend on August 19th, we've got our next event, Level Up Tryouts, hosted by Super Bodsy Brother and Soapy Kong. This is one of our tryout events, so we're very happy about that because it's just hungry dudes all fighting over who's more hectic than the other guy, trying to get into that Div 1. Kick off the night, we got Shano versus Nors.
That isn't happening.
Which is cancelled.
Oh, that's been cancelled. Yeah.
Yeah.
RIP. Still on the flyer. Wait, I still have time to redesign the flyer.
No, there's no point.
No, I'll
Yeah.
open it up in Photoshop. I'll just put a line through it and then just re-upload it.
Yeah.
Or just remember in the first event when your battle pulled out
Yeah.
and you just put not in front of his name.
Yeah,
Just
no.
freeballed it. Yeah, unfortunately that got cancelled. RIP Shayna. Neffy de Crow versus Repeat. Yeah, Neffy's in the comments. How you feeling, Neffy? Sound off in the comments. We got Marty Martz and Syllabalistic. I hope I said that right. Syllabalistic. They're going at it. Dusky versus Gesture. I'm very keen for this one. Dusky was at one of our previous tryout events against Yanni T. Gesture's a good friend of mine
I
from
think
primary school
Marty
days.
Martz
So.
did a performance just like a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken, because I saw his Instagram.
Marty Martz is always doing stuff, man.
Yeah,
he's one of
he's got,
Neffy's mates. They're always...
Oh, with the really curly hair, yeah?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
always
that's
out doing stuff. He's pretty active, that guy. And we got Yanni T versus Big Fuss for the main event, which we're pretty excited for. Which battle are you fellas more excited for?
Probably Yanni and Fuss.
Yanni and Fuss, the main event?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be cool, man. I'm like, I've been on the edge of my seat just waiting to see what Big Fuss has got. Like, I've just got that curiosity itch, so I'm really keen for that main event. But Dusky versus Gesture, I think all of them are going to be good battles.
For those familiar with World Battle Rap,
Yeah.
I feel like that Big Fuss is going to have that Big J vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm not too familiar with Marty Martz and Syllabalistic and Neffy the Crow and Repeat.
I can't familiar with the top two people on the card.
I'm only familiar, yeah.
That's right. There's good incentive for you, any future potential battlers.
Exactly.
Because you want us to talk about you on a live stream and know
But
who
this
you
is
are.
why we do the tryouts.
Don't suck.
But this is why we do the tryouts. Because, like, no offense, but us being, like, the dudes at the top, like, when you see what we have in store in the next few weeks, like, to coming months, you realize why we don't have time to check out 90% of people. But when we're there in the flesh and you're dope, you always get stuck in our heads. So just remember that. Put on when the upper guys are there.
Oh, 100%. If you look at some of the artists we had last tryout, I remember me and Soap were like looking at the list. We're like, we don't know these guys. Like, even for what's his name, Oscar the Disciple, we're like, oh, I don't know what he's going to come with because we've never heard of him before. But he's definitely in my top 10 in South Australia now. So,
Oscar's dope, man.
Yeah.
He's going to take over the world, and I am his biggest fan. But yeah, so Level Up tryouts happening next weekend. That's going to be on August 19th. Doors are at 7:30. Tickets are selling quick, but they are still available. They're $15
how many tickets
each.
have we got left?
How many have we got?
Southside's all sold out.
We've got approximately
39 left.
We don't have enough tickets for you to be wasting time, so make sure you hit up the Watch Your Mouth socials or one of us, and
That's
we'll hook you
because
up with a ticket.
I have been playing Pariah. Everyone
Oh
messaging
no!
me.
Did you bring me 3 tickets?
No, I'm gonna have to get you them like the other day.
Okay, as long as it's before the event, because I need to drop them off.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, easy.
Or we can hold them at the door. You know who they're for.
Or you can.
I don't. Oh, not those 3. So 3 for Gesture.
Oh yeah, 3 more. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so
2 for Gesture. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
Sorry, Gesture.
All right, what's the next topic of conversation, Mr. Sick?
Well, you didn't predict any of them. You just said, "All right, what are you keen for?" All right,
Yeah, because he literally just said he doesn't know half of them. He can't make a prediction.
Look, I'll make a prediction. I reckon Shano's going to beat Norse.
Yep.
He already is because Shano's coming.
Yep. So Shano's going to be there, so he's already one step ahead. So, Noah's, you got catch up.
Naffy the Crow versus Repeat. Now, I haven't heard any music from either of them, and I haven't seen either of them battle. I don't know if they've battled or not. But I'll have to give it to Naffy the Crow just because he hit me up and said I want to battle. Is that reasonable?
He's got brownie points.
Repeat, I'm not sure.
He's got brownie points. I think, yeah, look, I haven't seen much of Repeat stuff. I'm just going to go based off of what I've seen in battle rap, and Neffy's the older dude, and he's got a way bunch more experience. Repeat's quite a young fella from what I know. He might come out and shock us, and I really hope he does. But I've seen Neffy, and even...
Read the comment.
Hang on, we'll save Fetus's mum jokes for a second.
Yeah, but this is from Fetus's brother.
What's going on, Bo? Nah, I guarantee you. Nah. Fetus is weird, man. I guarantee you that's Fetus posing as his brother. But what's comments say? Fetus's mum. Hi, Julie. Wanted to say hi to Decay. She can't wait until your recent battle's released. She's your biggest fan. It's nowhere near as good as my one against Fetus.
Wait, so she's happy with you, but like she's got a whole bunch of disses on me.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's like, because you're an idiot.
The mums love me, like.
She wants to battle.
All the mums
You know
except for
why?
my
Because
own are
fucking she's
huge
still
fans.
angry about you being like fucking pulling her out about the
I know.
Ozpo situation.
Yeah, that, and she had word for word said it's the brothel line as well because it wasn't 30 guys, it was more like 60. She said that.
No, she's a crack up. When me and Fetus wrapped up our battle at the last main event thing, she came up, scared the fuck out of me. She was right behind me. And she came up and she's like, I'm the mother. And I was like, man, I'm going to cop it. But she was actually very sweet, gave me a hug, gave me props. It wasn't until I rewatched the battle literally last night that I realized she was right behind me the whole time, too. So I got to rewatch the whole battle, watch her reactions, and they were priceless. But anyway, back on topic, Neffy to Crow versus repeat predictions. Look, Neffy, I've just seen a lot from Neffy, and he is a freestyle don as well. He's dapping himself up in the comments. His freestyles are dope. Not that we are huge advocates for just freestyling all the way through your battles, but if you need to do rebuttals and stuff, yeah, Neffy's going to be a problem, I think. So I'm going Neffy all the way on this one. Next up, we got Soap. Did you say a prediction for Neffy yet? Come sit on the couch, lad. Come get cozy. Oh, Soapsuds is watching the football at the moment. That's why he's a little quiet this evening. I just realised what's going on. Yeah, so Adelaide Crows and Brisbane Lions. And who's winning, Mr. Soap?
It's a 6-point game and there's a minute and a half left.
Well, do you want to?
Who's 6 points in front?
Brizzy, obviously.
If we're going to talk about Soap and his footy, do you want to tell them what's happening on the day of the event?
Yeah, they're throwing me under the bus now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Soap's got an unhealthy addiction with footy. So...
Stay healthy.
Way healthy. Not unhealthy, very healthy, lads.
No, this is unhealthy.
No, if you've got a season membership, it's healthy.
So this is Soapsuds' plans for the event. He's going to come help us set up the mics and cameras and everything. And then he's going to leave us to run shit on our own.
And then I'm going to surprise everyone at the fucking third battle, I don't know, some shit like that. And I'm going to be there because I have an unhealthy addiction with football.
What's the next battle? Marty Martz versus
Syllabalistic. Look, Marty Martz, that's a name, bro. That gives me like Back to the Future Steez. And Syllabalistic's name
Marty
is
McFly.
Unnecessarily hard to say. So I'm going to go Marty Martz on this one. But Marty Martz is a bit of a freestyler himself, so I reckon he might also come with some rebuttals, I'm hoping.
See, I haven't seen much from either of them, but Marty Martz I do follow on Instagram, and I saw a video of him rapping on stage. So just based on that, I'll have to go with Marty Martz. But like, it did sound like what he was performing was pretty good, so give him that.
Dude, your reasoning for some of these predictions is
but I've never heard of the other guy.
All right, next up we got Dusky versus Gesture, and I guarantee you someone sick is going to say Gesture's going to win just on the fact that he has a job and Dusky doesn't. Just based on his previous predictions.
Sorry, but Dusky does have a pretty good job. He's a full-time rapper, thank you.
Full-time rapper. Full-time... What's Dusky do? If we were to make like a Tinder bio for Dusky, what do you reckon we'd put him there? Full-time rapper.
Full-time King Dick.
Former best mullet in the north side of Adelaide.
I'll give him that.
Former, until he shaved his head.
I don't know why he did that.
Fuck the Brisbane Lions.
Back to what you're about to try.
They just score another one.
No, the game's over. They won. That's what I'm saying. Fuck the Brisbane Lions.
I've actually never heard any music from Gesture or any rapping at all, to be honest. I'm keen to see it.
He's kept it pretty close under the lid.
Okay.
He's got bars, like I've heard some of his stuff and it's dope. He just hasn't really gotten around to sort of getting stuff out yet, but he's pretty keen to get amongst the battle stuff.
Okay.
Man.
But based on the fact that I have seen Dusky battle before, and I've seen him freestyle before as well, and heard his music, I'm gonna have to give it to Dusky. That's my prediction.
I like that. I like that. And then next up, we got the main event: Yanni T versus Big Fuss. What do we reckon?
Fuck me, that's a hard one. Because last battle, Yanni T. See, Big Fuss hasn't had the chance to battle yet. He's been booked for 2 of. Is it twice his opponent?
Yeah, so he had 2 pullouts.
Yeah.
Now it's
So he should have been 3 battles deep, but
yeah. So this is going to be a hard one to predict because like Yanni's done a battle. He didn't do so well on the night. He just forgot some of his material. But just from what I've heard from literally everyone that's spoken to Yanni and heard what he had prepped, apparently he was going to be a serious problem that night. So it's like you've got Big Fuss who like this dude's had 2 pullouts and now he's a main event just trying to hear what he's got. And then you got Yanni who sort of hasn't really had his chance either. It's going to be so hard to just go, who's going to win? Because we don't know.
look, I think I've heard one song by Big Fuss so far, but the Yanni T battle, have you ever actually sat down and listened to the bars he had?
Yeah.
He's a crazy writer.
He's dope, man. He's
like,
dope.
It's all not even just multi-syllables. He's got inner rhymes and all of that. I was like, fuck, man, this guy's good.
Yanni's a pretty technical writer, and Big Fuss is just very, very funny and lots of personality. So it'll be
that's the way he rolls.
Yeah, that's the way. That's an inside joke, but yeah.
Look, if Yanni T absolutely bodies Big Fuss, but Big Fuss starts rolling on the floor,
it's a 3-0 fast.
Yeah,
3-0.
Like, it doesn't even matter if he only does it in 1 round. It's 3-0.
So that wraps that up. Now, where were we a couple of weeks ago?
Afghanistan.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. I remember seeing Ez Rock with Tommy.
Rock in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, all seriousness, we were in Melbourne, and sorry we haven't streamed, but I don't think after being with each other for that long that any of us actually wanted to see each other in the flesh for a long time.
We're definitely catching a flight next time.
Yeah.
Now, without exposing anyone, can I tell them what I saw when I walked into the toilet?
Yeah.
So, we rented an Airbnb for the 3 days.
I don't even know about this.
Oh, you know? Because I'm pretty sure it was you.
Yeah.
Go on.
So, I was going to go have a shower. There was only 1 shower, but like it was a semi-decent size. There was like 3 levels. There was a bottom floor. Me, Bodsy, and Tommy were going to sleep in the middle floor. And Soap and DK were on the top level. And now the showers...
In the same bed.
Separate beds.
2 separate rooms.
2 separate rooms upstairs. But anyways, I go up there, instantly trying to have a shower. I was like, wow, no, I need to poo first. I go into the toilet and look at it. Mind you, there's only 1 shower and it's on the top floor where Soap and DK are sleeping. I look at the toilet and there's a massive chunk of splooge in there. Jesus, I have to roll my clothes.
No, and then
Coughing my fucking lungs into the toilet,
exactly what I said to him. I was like, bro, it ain't splooge. This dude's just punched a billy and he's gone upstairs and gone.
Did you hear me the first night in Melbourne?
No.
So Soap actually warned me about this. He's like, yeah, when we get into Melbourne, like
you're just gonna cough up.
You're gonna cough up heaps of phlegm because like.
And I said, get it all out.
Bro, I woke up in the middle of the night, first night in Melbourne, bro, coughing up loogies, bro. Like, it was fucked, man. Do not recommend sleeping with the window open.
Here's the thing, tip for you battlers, right? If you ever go to Melbourne to battle, and it's a winter battle, like, it's a lot more humid there. So if you've grown up in Adelaide, get there 2 days early and prepare for a lot of phlegm. Yeah.
But anyways, it was splooge.
Mixed. Nah, there was like if you would have looked for my DNA, you might have found a little bit, but not much. It was mostly vomit and blood and plasma and other things. You don't want to know.
Now back to why we were in Melbourne. Why were we there?
Let's try a kebab.
Shout outs to.
We went to Melbourne.
What was the kebab shop?
Rico's, Tiki's, some shit like that.
I don't know. It actually wasn't that good.
Look, shout outs to the
my
kebab
opinion.
shop next to the HRYC in Roxby. Roxby? Was it Roxborough or Roxby?
I have no fucking clue. It was somewhere.
It was a decent kebab, alright?
I don't know, man. Shout out to everyone for making Melbourne kebabs sound like they were going to be way better than they were. I'd still rather drive 15 minutes to Semaphore and go to Lamb Spit Barbecue. Shout out Lamb Spit Barbecue, best ABs in the planet, lad.
Uh, no, Blue and White Cafe.
Wrong.
No,
Go on, what?
no North Adelaide Burger Bar. He's right.
Oh, North Adelaide Burger Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Have they changed names?
No,
Is that Blue and White Cafe on?
Oh no!
It's North Adelaide Burger
Talking
Bar.
about the actual outside of it. It's blue and white. Like,
No, the cafe's called.
yeah,
Blue
North
and White
Adelaide's
Cafe.
the originator
Yeah,
of it.
North Adelaide Burger Bar's dope.
They're the ones that
Ah.
created the AB.
Yeah.
In 1850 something.
Hang on.
And they're one of the few in Adelaide that actually like put chili on their ABs too, whereas like most of them in Adelaide don't do that. I've noticed.
Yeah, that's because the thing is they're smart about it too. They don't use sweet chili. They give you real chili sauce,
Mhm.
so it doesn't taste like shit.
Yeah.
And this is one thing I have to say. That's the bone I have to pick with Melbourne. Right? Their HSPs, they say are so good, but every single place I go to uses fucking sweet chili sauce instead of actual chili sauce. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, what's that all about, lad?
Yeah, that's weird. In Sydney, they give you like sriracha sauce.
No, it's like an orange chili sauce.
Yeah, that's sriracha.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because sriracha has vinegar in it, and there's no
Oh.
fucking vinegar in theirs.
Okay.
Sriracha sauce is dope, man.
You can make your own sriracha. It's
Some
fucking easy.
chicken wings marinated in sriracha sauce, cooked up.
That's
with
like, have you
bread
ever
and
seen how mayonnaise is made? It'll make you guys vomit.
Egg and.
that. I'll show you.
Egg, olive oil, and salt or some shit, and then they just and that's how you make mayonnaise.
Ah. It looked like DK did a bit of that. That Melbourne toilet as well.
Bro, don't even like unless you want to know extreme amounts of detail. I suggest.
I'll have to kindly pass on that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Bro, why have I forgotten how to use Photoshop?
But yeah, no, we were there for the revamp. Enough dancing around it. We were there for the revamp. Shout out to Greeley, shout out to the whole THC team. It was fucking awesome. And we appreciate the fact at the end of the show he said shout out to the Adelaide boys for coming out. It meant a lot.
Hell yeah. So that was a lot of fun. That was my first experience with battling interstate. And I learned a lot of lessons as well in the process too. So like in the lead up to it, I sort of like I had a few things going on. I wasn't focusing as much time on my rehearsal as I should have. Which I sort of thought, it's fine. I've done this before. It's all good. And then because it was my first interstate battle, the second I got on that stage and realised I was in a sea of people I didn't know, I kind of rattled myself a bit. So my performance side of things took like a little bit of a hit, but I learned a lot on the way. Had a lot of fun. Got to meet Chazza and a few other cool people. Got to give Greeley a big hug and get
Shout out Chazza for taking that photo on top of a passed out Decay.
Yeah, there's me like just white girl wasted, passed out, and Chazza's behind me.
And I'll give you the
posing.
story. I'm like, I text Decay, he doesn't reply. I text the boys, and then all of a sudden I get a call, and he's like, wait, Decay's lost his phone. Can you look around the venue for it? Because at this point, Decay's already gone home, paralytic.
I'm not gone home. I got asked to leave because I threw up in the venue.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry,
I
half
didn't see that.
naked, almost
You weren't
famous.
asked to leave. You were kicked out.
Oh, was I? Were you there?
Security escorted you out. Yes.
So how did that actually happen? Because I don't.
So
remember.
you were looking like you were asking me where the toilets are. I'm trying to walk you to the toilets, and you just do a lap. So there's doors.
Knowing damn well I've been to the toilet
So this is
15
the
times
doors.
that night, guaranteed.
For some weird
Yeah.
reason,
Yeah.
this is where Soap and Greeley was sitting at the time. You
Yeah.
got up from there and went straight back to where the door is and vomited all over the door.
Dope. Dope.
And one of the bar managers came and was like, "Well, is he all right?" And security came. Two of them had to come and get you out of there.
Hell yeah. I had fun.
And can I explain, alright? This is the thing.
Oh, here we go.
And fucking, yeah, this guy, he brings me and goes, can you find his phone? So I'm looking around. Then I see this one guy sitting near where we were sitting. He's holding this red iPhone. And I'm like, yep, that's it. Start going and talk to him. And this guy's put his phone on Do Not Disturb. So I can't even message his phone to be like, yeah, that's my mate's phone, because it's not popping up on the screen or anything. And I've gone, fuck. So I'm trying to explain to this guy for a good 10 minutes why this is my mate's phone. And it's got to a point where I was like, fuck it. Like, give me the phone, dickhead. And shout out to that guy in Melbourne. I'm sorry you felt like you got rolled, but for the fun fact, it actually was his phone.
100%. But no, we had a lot of fun. And it wasn't just my phone I lost. So apparently I must have just chucked my guts, got told I had to go home and just went, all right, see ya. My backpack got left there. My jumper got left there. I woke up in the Airbnb wearing Tommy Terra's tech fleece. He's walked in wearing my other jacket. My hoodie that I was wearing on the night just vanished altogether. I freak out the next morning. I'm like, shit, my bag's got like my wallet, all my shit in it, everything. And I'm like, I ring the I ring the venue and they're like, yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm not hopeful. Within an hour, yep, I found your bag. I'm going to post it down. So big shout out to Dean at Half Naked Almost Famous in Footscray, Melbourne. You seriously saved my butt. I had books of like just bars in there, man, that I could not remember. That if I lost that, that's like album wasn't happening. So, but yeah, it was a lot of
Don't
fun.
mind that. What about my power bank?
And yeah, Someone Six Power Bank
Yeah.
and Bodsy's Taiwanese Red Bull.
I was wondering what that was in there because there was something really heavy.
Yeah, it was a six
Yeah.
pack of the worst Red Bull on the planet.
Yeah, the Thai Red Bulls are fucking horrible.
I guarantee you, that's probably
they're stronger. It's because it's more
no,
concentrated.
they're just disgusting.
nah. Wait, I have a feeling there's probably a set of instructions on the can somewhere that
To
tells
water
you
it down.
to like mix it or something.
Yeah.
It just tastes like Soda Stream, like concentrate.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna look that up tonight. Yeah, anyway, shout out all the battles were sick. Shout out Chazza, shout out Mr. Rockman, shout out Chuckles, shout out Dryer, shout out Brink, shout out everyone that was on that card that I'm not remembering off the top of my head. It was a fucking dope battle. It was shout out Burnsy as well, shout out fucking everyone. I can't remember if you were on there. See Rossi. I don't feel like I've left anyone out.
Chuckles.
I said it already. So
Il Ferrell.
oh,
Il Ferrell.
yeah.
I thought you said Will.
Yeah, I
forgot about that dude. Yeah, there's a dude that battle raps. His name's Il Ferrell. That's going to cause a lot of confusion. He also wears a balaclava, so that's pretty
So
dope.
it is not me.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a fucking someone sick versus ill feral.
Yeah, Il
actually-
Ferrell, hit us up if you want like
You
a
know-
bad blood battle versus
No,
you
you
and
know
someone
what?
sick.
Fuck you, Il Ferrell, because you got me into a 10-minute argument with Tevs. I had to explain to him that was not me.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Tevs was like, he's like, because he came up to me, he's like, good performance, bro, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, your battle. I was like, I didn't battle. And he thought I was taking, because I'm a joker, and like I take the piss out of everyone. He thought I was taking the piss out of him. But no, it was not me.
So yeah, funny stories, funny stories. Melbourne was definitely one of those learning experiences. I learned that you're all good people, and they learned that I can get really, really, really loose.
Oh yeah, I had to help Mr. Soapsuds up and down the stairs in the Airbnb a couple times to help him look for something that was in his hand.
So if we ever do travel again, we do have new rules. DK is not allowed to have a backpack at the event. And Soap is going to be restricted on his drinks, I think.
No, it wasn't drinks. I'm restricted to only drinks.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah, I
problem.
didn't want to mention the other thing.
So let's just put it that way, people. All right. Hey, I got no shame, motherfucker. Let's put it that way. Oh.
Listen to Curse's early stuff and you understand what we're
you
talking
understand, you understand.
about.
Now shall we go on a break and come back and talk about something else making a comeback? So
3, 2, 1. Good. And we're back, people.
Still in Adelaide.
We are back. I'm finally sitting here. I decided I'd go come sit down here for a second. All right. I thought I'd inform you about something special that's going on because I know a little bit more than everyone else does. So, we're going to talk about the Battle Royales.
Ooh.
Very exciting.
What's the go with that?
All right, what the goal is there will be people accepted in for every city that will be automatically put through for battles. I don't know if it's like 1 or 2 to 4, something like that. Whereas there will be other people that are giving the heat pops where you have to go and spit freestyles solo to get through to the battles because if there's too many entrances, we can't do like matchups there all the time. But there will be $1,000 prize in every city, as well as a flight from that city to Melbourne for the winner. And back, obviously. I don't know about their accommodation. They're going to sort that probably, but yeah. And so they'll be walking away with like $1,000 for winning their city and all of that. So you pretty much guaranteed to fucking walk away with something if you win your city. And then you also pretty much get a free fucking holiday.
Very exciting.
So, and then obviously you put through to the final to have a chance to win that $10,000 in Melbourne. So, it's going to be some very exciting shit. I've seen some of the entries already. I've been talking to the owner of Battle Rap AU, and the entries are looking crazy for every city. They are looking so sick. I can guarantee you guys will be astonished with it. And we got some special news coming next weekend too, so you guys will love that.
So are you saying each city is going to have a freestyle tournament with $1,000 cash prize, and then the main tournament is going to be in Melbourne for 10,000?
Yep.
Okay, sounds very, very good.
And
Very nice.
Shout outs to Gesture on the chat.
What's going on, Gesture?
Now, Dr. Gesture,
shout out.
I will drop off your ticket soon, don't worry.
yeah, and I'm just going to say this. We have a very, very, very special announcement coming in the coming weeks. When you guys see this, I guarantee it'll blow some minds. Like I'm on the other side of it, and it is still blowing my mind that it's happening.
Which announcement? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one has got me fucking going mental. You know.
What you spoke about earlier.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Trust me.
Yes.
When you guys hear about that one, then trust me, you guys. I can guarantee. It's gonna be. It's a spicy meatball. The very spicy meatball. And trust me, I'm just gonna say this. Wink, wink. You might have to travel for this event. That's all I'm saying, boys. You might have to
Not
travel for it.
flying this time.
We're
Yeah,
like
we are
people
flying,
because
don't
we're
worry.
I'm
worldwide.
not spending 16 hours in the car again.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm getting the Airbnb from the Wednesday all the way through to the Sunday.
No.
No, because I want to go chill there.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. Yeah. No.
Oh.
You know.
Oh.
This guy.
It's so you need extra practice and make sure the splooge is flushed down this time.
Don't flush your splooge. Let it incubate in the
So
toilet.
yeah, let's put it this way. I'm pretty much sick of traveling at this point. How many times have I traveled this year? Like Melbourne and then
Perth.
Perth, and now I'm going to Sydney next month, and I got to go to Melbourne again the month after. Bro, I'm sick of traveling. I swear, if it was up to me, I'd stay home for 6 months. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of traveling at all, especially like by car. It just takes too long. No way that is happening.
Bro, even traveling anywhere from Australia takes too long. Like, that's why I haven't gone overseas yet, because I'm not sitting for
That's the
18
thing. Australia
hours.
looks so small on the map,
But it's massive.
not just massive. I think part of it is like in America, you'd have higher, like
Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah,
way faster speed.
no, it's not even that. It's in America, right? In the distance between Melbourne and Adelaide, there would be 6 cities.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's not as boring of a drive.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be going through 6 cities.
We've got pretty much nothing until the 16th hour is up and we've arrived in Melbourne.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, and then you're coming into the western suburbs, and that's when you start seeing shit.
Actually, we saw a giant koala.
That was like on the outskirts.
Yeah, that was
Where was that?
I still
that was
reckon-
next to Uluru.
I still reckon the funniest thing of that whole trip was when, when we're driving along and Tommy's like, wow, that's a big mountain. And then Scotty turns around and goes, yeah, bro, that's Uluru. And Tommy's like, really, man? Wow, we got to see Uluru and the 12 Apostles. Shout out Tommy Terra. He is like the heart of our team. He's the funniest cunt.
Yeah, I never realised how much of a weirdo he is until I spent 3 days with him.
Oh, how
Like,
good's
he's
Tommy?
a weirdo.
You know what? He feels the same about you.
Hey, come on, he's the one that turned into a yabby.
You're the one that turned him into a yabby.
Yeah, you're the one that cast the spell to begin with, lad.
Oh, people are going to be like, what the hell happened in Melbourne, man?
Look, Tommy had some.
Wait, and this is-
Tommy went through some changes.
And this is for all you new up and comers too. You could find yourself in this position where you're sitting there 3 months after you've been on a trip with all of us boys because we support our own. You go and get booked somewhere, 90% of the time.
If you get booked somewhere else, don't come crawling back.
Shut up, dickhead. Nah, if you get booked somewhere else, 90% of the time, like, we don't care. The way we see this culture is like, if you battle for Watch and Mouth Entertainment or you battle anywhere else, we're still going to support you. Doesn't matter. So if you go get booked in like Sydney, Perth, Brisbane, fucking Melbourne, anything,
Mate,
one of
even
the
in
staff will
Hong
probably
Kong.
be there.
What about Hong Kong?
Oh yeah, one of the staff will probably be there. Konnichiwa!
It's Japanese!
Alright, ni hao!
Lei Hong. Because it's Cantonese in Hong Kong.
I'm Mandarin.
No, it's Cantonese.
No, I mean, I'm a Mandarin.
3 mandarins.
I think Amanda's at the door. Do you want to let Amanda in?
What, do you want to get your phone out? I know a man you can ring. I know a man to ring.
Stop it.
Stop it. But yeah, there's so much good shit coming in the coming months. Honestly, do not be surprised because we've had these plans for a while. We had to get everything into space. Everyone had to get everything moving. Shout out to our partners. Shout out to everyone that we work with.
Can we just say someone's injected like a shit ton of steroids into the scene?
Yeah, let's put it this way. This shit's been like, people have literally put this motherfucker on steroids. Like,
Yeah.
this
Like,
is,
what you've seen now has already been crazy, but, like, we're talking next level crazy.
let's put it this way. If I was putting on percentiles, what has been done so far, like in the last year, like what everyone's moving towards, that's like 5% of what you're going to see in the rest of this year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the thing is, the thing is right now, I'm barely sleeping to get shit ready. I wake up and I get on the phone. As soon as I'm off the phone, I'm on the phone to these boys. As soon as I'm off the phone to these boys, I'm back on the phone to someone else. I've literally witnessed probably like 15 venues in the last 2 days, like being sent to me. I shit you not. This stuff is stressful, but it is rewarding. There's no doubt about that. And like, when we look at back at the beginning of the year and when we were sitting in this room putting the carpet tiles down, we wouldn't have expected 6 months later we'd be sitting in the position we are now. So we just have to say from the bottom of our heart, thank everyone. If you've supported us, if you're supporting battle rap as a culture, if you're supporting rap as a culture, anything, if you're pushing the scene forward in Australia, thank you.
Now, speaking of the carpet tiles, what happens if you install them using liquid?
Oh, you rip out your ass, bro.
You rip your whole asshole out.
Yeah, you're
Nah,
gonna rip your asshole.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that's helping. Like, especially the tryout guys as well, because a lot of the older heads are not battling anymore. Like, a lot of the people we used to see battle are probably 60 now, because it's been so long since an event's taken place in Adelaide. Like, they're in retirement, they're not interested in battling. So the newer guys that are doing tryout battles are the future of hip hop in Australia. So
Yeah, you guys are gonna be like 10 years from now, like you'll be looking back at this time frame going, fuck, that was a nice time in my life when I was just tryout, I was being a tryout and I didn't have an expectation of myself and all that shit. Because the further you get on, the more you'll want to do better. And this is what I try to tell all newcomers. Don't try and be dope from your first time out, because if you try to like cover all bases, you've got more to fail on. Just worry about like being decent on your first time out and then improving every step up. Because if you're improving every time you come in, you're going to get them bigger opportunities because they're going to want to see how much you can improve on the next shot.
think about it this way. This is a good example to use. Go to Verse Tracker and find your favorite battle rapper.
And go watch their first battle.
Scroll all the way down. Like DNA, like you would have had no hope for the guy. Like it was so fucking awful watching his first battle.
Yeah.
Like, it's from 2008 or something like that. It's just awful. You're like,
Go watch my first battle and you'll laugh.
do not watch my first battle. I want that.
Good luck finding it.
Yeah, it's under a different name.
Good luck
Suck
finding
me.
it. Suck me from the bag. His name's Little Pussy Hole, Little Bitch. If you know, you know. Alright, let's put it that way.
I know very well.
Yes. But yeah, no, things have been good lately. Let's put it that way, boys. Life's good. LG.
But you know what? Life is even better thanks to our very loyal sponsor, Manscaped.com. Here with another announcement for you. We're running a very special competition with Manscaped.com. Actually, no, we're not. That will get us a season.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not. Sorry about that, Manscaped. You just make a good plug.
We do
Sponsor
have-
us.
Please sponsor us.
We do have another sponsor.
What's the sponsor?
A big shout outs to Tommy Terra Clothing. Tommy, we couldn't do any of this. If you want Tommy Terra Clothing, go to www.tommyterra.com.au/I'm a fucking yabby cunt.
No, enter code Tommy Yabby for 20% off your order.
On the merch jobs, lad.
Yeah, on the merch jobs.
Yeah, Tommy.
Speaking of merch jobs, would you guys like it if we started printing merch? Because we were meant to do it at the beginning of.
We actually did that
What?
and gave it out.
Yeah, I know.
Last event. If you look at our videos, you see a nice Watch Your Mouth t-shirt worn by the guy who won it.
Can I please slap him? Because we're gonna print merch so people can buy it, not print one piece of merch so someone can have it.
Hey, that was a tester.
You're a tester.
What am I?
All right, yeah. The predictions were what they thought. I can't remember. To be honest, the predictions were pretty bare because the thing is, when you're predicting tryouts, it's hard. But we're just gonna say that you're all gonna do a great job. No,
And it's not about winning or losing. It's about having fun and making your parents proud.
making your friends buy in the process.
Now, Mr.
Yeah.
Repeat, I had to vote for your opponent because I have not seen any of your music. Look up something on Facebook and feel free to send me some of your music. That way I've actually sussed you out. So
I based my predictions on height, so you're getting 3-0. Sorry, repeat.
that goes for anyone else. If you have music or whatever, feel free to send it to me because I've got plenty of time on my hands to give you some negative feedback. Hey, come on! If you're not honest with people, they're not going to improve.
And this guy, I've got plenty of time to give you negative feedback. Don't worry, ask him for one of his pieces of music in return, and you'll laugh.
I just want to know your predictions.
Predictions are: I said Yanni T, I think, or Big
Yeah.
Price. Yeah, I think Yanni.
So in order, I predicted Shano, Neffy, Marty Martz. I didn't really decide on Dusky versus Gesture, did I?
I decided Dusky.
Just for the sake of not getting involved in any group chat antics, I'm just going to leave that one out. And
Fuck me dead.
I'm not giving an opinion because I'm not giving an opinion on that battle because I don't have the time to check my notifications.
Hey, Dusky, I've got a question.
How are you today, Dusky?
He's not even in the chat, guys.
Nah, he would have
Alright,
made himself known by now if he was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, mine was Shano, and just to go against him, I said repeat. Then I said syllabalistic or whatever it is. Sorry, syllabalistic.
Change your name, man.
Yeah, then
Gesture
I
and
said,
syllabalistic.
and then the VS in the matchup for Dusky versus Jessica. I think the VS is gonna win in that one.
Wow.
And then Yanni T versus Big Fuzz. I reckon that
I actually have a feeling in a huge upset, Big Fuss is going to pull out of this battle.
yeah.
Why?
Because that's just how the cookie crumbles, man. You know what I mean? It works in threes. He's had two opponents pull out, and now he's so close. He's so close. He's going to walk into the venue, and he's just going to be like, nah, and just walk out. That's it. Big Fuss, 3-0.
How does he win from that?
Yeah, dude. He's going to roll back out the door.
He's like, I'm done, boys. Lies on his side and just fucking.
Mr. Repeats, forward your stuff to me. Someone sick. It's spelt really cooked, but you'll find it on the Watch Your Mouth's page. How it's spelled.
SUMWANSIK. You're welcome. And thank you, the Tony, for the follow, my friend. We just seen that pop up. That's right. We do keep an eye on everything. You know, so you're a fucking
Everything. We know what you're doing.
everything. Like, don't unzip your fly, lad. What are you doing while we're streaming?
Yeah, put it away.
Yeah, but you're looking pretty cute with the new beanie.
I know, the new beanie's awesome, lads.
We love a smooth beanie.
Yeah.
I feel like beanie that could be.
Nini Bobini. See, and we got to this point of the stream most times, and now we're trying to think, what were we actually else going to talk about?
50 years of hip hop.
Oh, 50 years.
Oh yeah, happy birthday hip hop.
Has it been 50 years?
Yes,
Because
it's
I
been
could
50
swear
years.
there's like songs from the 60s and stuff.
No, but it's a 50 years officially recognised as hip hop.
Bro,
not
people are
not
gonna
just
fight
40s.
until the end of time over who invented hip hop and when it actually started. But
It was me.
Yeah, it was.
I got-
We all know it was Bias B. All right.
No comment.
You weren't there in Melbourne in 1983 when hip hop was created by Bias B. Shout out, Dunners.
I could swear it was Chazza because that's what Mr. Rapping was.
No. Don't you remember when Dunners versus Head Ice? He's like, mate, you weren't there in 1983 in Melbourne when hip hop was created by Bias B. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if that's the way it goes, but if it does go that way, then I've got a good multi memory. But yeah, people are getting real keen for the rest of the year. To be honest, I'm real keen. Am I gonna battle again, or am I gonna just host for the rest of the year? You guys will find out soon.
Happy birthday, hip hop.
Yeah, happy birthday.
What did you get hip hop for its birthday, gentlemen?
A new track.
Oh, I got really drunk because that's what it would have wanted.
I wrapped myself up in a bow tie.
Well, who is?
Talk to me.
Good movie, very good movie.
No. Okay, so 50 years of hip hop. What is the oldest rapper you can think of? Like the oldest song they've made and it's still good today?
South Bronx, KRS One.
Yes, but different song.
No, South Bronx, definitely.
I don't know what year the song was made, but I'm assuming it was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
What that thing? What that
Yeah, no,
South,
South Bronx is older.
Is it?
Yep.
I don't think I've heard it, to be honest.
South Bronx is like, from the South Bronx, the South Bronx, the South Bronx. And like, that's what inspired 50 Cent to rap.
Ah.
Yeah.
A lot of the old school NWA stuff is sick as well.
Yeah, but that's still not old enough. Like,
No Vaseline, how old is that?
that's like 95 or 6.
Oh.
It's like, they're not old enough.
Actually, LL Cool J has some.
Yeah, no, but if I was going to say, like, it's Cannabis second round knockout all day. Fuck LL Cool J. Have you ever heard the diss?
No.
Are you for real?
I'm trying to think.
And he's like, I want the world to know the truth. Yo, you studied my rhyme, then you laid your vocals after mine. That's a bitch move. Something a whack rapper would do. Like,
I never heard of
it's hard, bro. Put it on quickly in your ear. Like, go look up second round knockout, Cannabis. That's what made Disaster want to battle him, that song. Because it's just like, he's got this line right. You ever heard Whack Juice? Like,
Is it second round knockout or second round notepad?
Second round knockout. Oh, nice play.
Oh, yeah. I watched that beef documentary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something that I
Shout out to the beef documentaries. They were really cool.
What's Beef? What, part 1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, wait, if you're not a massive battle head or you're not a hip hop head, the quick way to get really, really fucking caught up with hip hop beef and like pretty much the beginning of battle rap, look for the documentary What's Beef. There's like 4 parts of it. You know, the last 3 are probably essential. The first one's just like the 80s and early 90s.
Hang on, I'm about to listen to a track by Luffy, and I might change my opinion on.
Right, well, he's going to listen to your song right now, repeat.
Oh, this guy.
He's probably going to play it on repeat.
Yes. He was at the Cogs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was very drunk at the front row of the Cogs gig. I remember seeing you the night. That was funny as. Oi, repeat, if you're still in the comments, please sound off. At some point when Cogs was on stage at the start of his set, you were desperately trying to tell him something and he couldn't hear you, bro. I was right behind you. You're like up on stage trying to tell him something. What was it? We have to know. I need to sort out
all
my
of a sudden
clients.
he just replies with he dropped his vape.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I was telling him to give me my fucking vape back.
Fucking dog.
Look, repeat. For that song you just sent me, I'll like the audio track, not the video. I haven't played the video yet. I'll give you a 7 out of 10. It will be a 10 out of 10 if you can improve the production quality of it a little bit. I don't know if that's just me playing it on my phone that sounds like that, but like
I have a really
you
cool
are,
tip
he's
to help
actually a
you
good writer.
improve your production quality. There's if you go and see some very talented guys at this establishment called Watch Your Mouth Entertainment, we might be able to mix and master your stuff and make it sound.
And you get to come chill in the studio.
Or I might just actually not know what I'm doing and I'll probably make it worse and then no one will ever play your shit.
You gotta risk it.
Fuck around and find out.
Have you guys ever heard of the fuck around and find out ratio? You gotta fuck around at a level of 5 to find out at a level of 5, alright? There's an intersection.
Alright.
He's actually a good rapper.
Yeah, he's dope.
Wow, I like how he goes, oh yeah, we've got him on a tryout event. He's actually a good rapper. And cheers for the subscription repeat. It just popped up then.
Took you long enough.
Yes, Jesus.
You want to let these guys know what happens when we get 100 subscribers?
Oh yeah, I reckon we're pretty close to that too, eh?
Where does it say?
I'm gonna go
I'll
find
check
out.
it
Go
out.
check. If we're by the way, guys, when we hit 100 subscribers, this guy has to shave his entire belly.
No.
Tommy is shaving his entire
yeah.
belly. And we're gonna make a rug out of it as a welcome mat for the studio.
I just realised my phone's been off this whole call.
88. So,
88. Woo! 12 more. Go share the Twitch with your friends and go, look, you want to see something funny? We need 12 more subscribers. So just start getting them to subscribe. Be hilarious.
and keep in mind, Tommy does not want to do this at all.
Yeah, Tommy doesn't want to do it, so it's going to be really funny when we force him to as well. So guarantee you guys are going to love it. And we're thinking about, we might do an adults only stream from now on. Because we've seen that Kick doesn't have guidelines. So it means we can pretty much talk about whatever the fuck we want. How would you guys feel about us going on to Kick? Let us know. Would you follow us there?
Yeah, so with Kick, it's less restrictive on what we can and can't talk about.
Yeah, we can talk about anything. We can, the old memes where you scream out that, remember in Hangover how that one Japanese guy would scream, or Korean or whatever he is, would scream that one thing with two hands like this in an accent? I can't say it now, but on Kick I can.
Yeah, so on these platforms, it's good because they're like very well known and it's easy to use. But we're so restricted on what we can and can't say. Like, we'd love to have a beat going and spit freestyles and stuff like that. But the way these platforms are, we'll get flagged for copyright immediately.
Straight away. But when it comes to Kick, we could do it. But that means we would have to do a stream only on Kick.
We are way more censored than you guys actually realise. There's reptilian government agents.
Oh, come. Wait.
What?
Remember your Burns E battle. Stop. Trust me, you guys are going to get that real soon.
Shout outs Pirate Aussie that's just tuned in.
Yeah,
shout outs to Big Viking as well.
Yeah, shout out boys.
What's going on, Oisies?
This always happens, guys. We start sitting here, we've talked through everything, and you guys start tuning in like, hell yeah, let's listen. So we're probably just going to be here dribbling for a little bit. Tell us, how was your day? What are you most excited for next week?
What did you have for dinner tonight?
Yeah, what did you have for dinner? Who cooked it? Was it you, your missus, your grandma, your mum? Who? Tell us.
Did I cook it for you?
Did you go to Macca's and get some 16-year-old to cook it for you?
In which case, RIP your arsehole next morning.
Well, my mum cooked for DK today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Should I show him what your mum cooked up for me? Fuck man. Just bear in mind, it might look like I was disrespectful as fuck and didn't eat any of it.
But there was heaps.
The serving sizes in someone's six family are monstrous, lads. But we had some... What is this, Mr. Zick? This is
it is Persian. No, Persian. It's called korma sabzi.
It's some ricey stuff with beans in it. It's dope. And I tried something for the first time. It looks like a piece of crunchy-ass naan bread, but it turns out when you cook rice and it gets burnt and stuck to the bottom of it, you actually eat that too. And it's quite nice. So yeah, we're culinary experts out here. We don't just eat KFC, lad.
Shout outs to Big Viking and his Hungry Jacks. Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 16-year-old at Hungry Jacks, Trailer Park Boys and Scotch.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I seen something hell funny the other day. Mercules wrote a status like, I want to be on Trailer Park Boys. And he just and he just got signed by Death Row. And Snoop Dogg was on Trailer Park Boys like 4 seasons ago.
What?
Yeah, haven't you seen it? Mercules.
Oh, Mercules. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, no, Mercules got signed by Death Row, and then fucking he said, I want to be on Trailer Park Boys, and Snoop Dogg was on there like 4 seasons ago. So here's my official prediction. In like the next 6 months, in the next season of Trailer Park Boys, Mercules will be on it. But to be honest, that would have been game. Like I'm fair sure, like Trailer Park Boys is based in like Nova Scotia or some shit like that. So
Isn't that where
Pat Stay was from, yeah.
R.I.P. Pat Stay
Yeah,
was from?
R.I.P. Pat Stay. Never gets old.
Nova Scotia. Almost sounds like a level in a video game. Like you're about
Say
to finish.
Canadian cities have really weird names.
No, they've got this is because they're like this is the thing. Canadian cities have weird names because they're like half French names.
What about Massachusetts?
That's American. You
I
idiot.
know, but like even that's a weird name. Like it doesn't sound.
Oh, Canadians have really weird names for their cities, bro. What about Massachusetts? That's American.
Alabama. Nah, but think about it in Australia. We got Elizabeth named after.
No, but this is the thing. You're not thinking like fucking Yorkie's knob or like like you're not mentioning like Philemabong or something like that. Like there's hell weird names in Australia.
Yeah, but they're small country towns.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The small country towns are hell bad.
How's this? We got South Australia in the south of Australia. You got Western Australia in the west of Australia. You get the idea. But in America, it's all freaking.
Yeah, that's because there's 52 freaking states.
Why didn't they number them in order?
Because they didn't all exist at the same time. Originally, there was only 13 states.
And then I moved in, and they had to make more.
That's right. You're a
Why did
bitch.
they rename them?
Because you weren't there to do it.
Listen, Joe Biden.
There is no hiding, Mr. Joe Biden. Like, there's no hiding, Mr. Joe Biden. I start throat slicing.
Hey guys, if you go for a footy team other than the Crows, comment below, please. Just to upset,
comment below so I can block you. No, I'm joking.
just to upset Soap Suds.
Yeah, if you go for Brisbane, oh boys.
What's the alternative to Crows?
Wow, this.
I don't watch sports.
Your mum.
Like, what's their competition? Port or?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, shout out Support Power. If you look at the Watch Your Mouth logo closely, we've
Stolen your
chosen
teal.
we've chosen the colours very wisely.
To be honest, we're going to do a state-coloured one that's going to look exactly like this because we're the only team in the AFL that uses our state colours, bitch.
Fuck is state colours?
You don't know the state colours?
No.
Each state has 3 colours.
What?
Just like colour coding within
flag.
state.
Ah,
Yeah, look at South Australian state colours. It's literally these 3. It's yellow, red and blue.
You know?
What? She's looking it up now because he thinks I'm talking shit.
no, I'm curious. The state flag or the state colours?
State colours.
Because the flag is black.
Yeah, I know. Look at the state colours.
What's the point of the state colours though? What are they?
Nothing.
Okay.
There's just every state has its
So
own
what
set
were
of
those
colours.
flags that used to be in the middle of roundabouts?
Oh, they were they're a local SANFL teams. Like, no, I know what you're referring to.
You
I
haven't
know-
seen it?
Yeah, you're referring to the Central's flag. Like, for instance, I can tell you exactly where you would have seen it. The roundabout near Holden's.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
The
Central.
one just down there as well.
Yeah, that's for Central. Look up Central's football team.
Is it SA Centrals or?
Yeah.
Fuck.
See, yeah, this is why it's good that I've been a little bit of a sport nerd since I was young. Speaking of sports, who's an MMA fan? Right? Because
When you look up SA Central's flag, it comes up with the South African.
yeah, South Africa, SA. Look up South Australian Centrals, douchebag, or SANFL Centrals.
SANFL. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, told you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all to do with football.
That's why they stopped that. They don't see him anymore.
Yeah, it's because Centrals haven't won a flag in ages. They used to. The only time they get put on all the roundabouts is if Centrals win the premiership.
Ah.
Yeah, and Sturt's been winning them over and over. Like if you go down south and you go around Sturt region, they have it on their roundabouts now, and it's their team's flag.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what happens. Holy shit, that's a big spider.
So like him?
Yeah, whacking. That's a big fucking spider.
Should I throw a lighter up?
So I got someone sick puts a belly on like he's doing a
leg.
He's like, I should have done it with a belly on.
Oh, I heard it hit the fucking
It was a big spider. It went dose in it.
big spider.
Big spider.
Big spider.
Gotta go to bed to go, Morty.
We're not here to fornicate with arachnids, are we?
You know, overseas you don't see spiders as much as in Australia.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's
How
the thing.
weird would that be? Like living your life without
Seeing a
worrying
spider.
about a spider in your room.
But that's the thing. People come here and go, fuck that, over our insects. I remember when Dirty Dyke, when I was like 16, me and Dirty Dyke were chilling, painting, and he lifted up this milk crate and he seen this cockroach, and it was a big ass cockroach. And he's like, look at the size of that thing! Like, fucking, it was like, him and Sammy B-side were like, taking photos of it. I remember he calls up Ed Scissortongue. He's like, look at the size of this cockroach!
Wow.
It was so funny, bro. Like, shout out. Yeah, so many. This is the thing. We're talking about the 50 years of hip hop. Hip hop has given me the best moments of my life. So, literally.
What's the best moment you can think of in your hip hop career?
What, like me performing or like.
Anything. Best memory you have of you involved in hip hop. That is a good one.
Probably when me and Otis opened for Chillin'.
Okay.
I would say probably getting absolutely blind drunk in Melbourne and not paying a single dollar for the alcohol. Absolute highlight.
With me, it would be the first Watch Your Mouth event, and that's with the Honest Street, because I did not expect an event that, like something that we put together, like me and Soap were pretty much nobodies.
Cheers.
But like, come on, we were both inactive for so long, and seeing a venue that packed out.
I wasn't inactive as you. I wasn't inactive as you were. This is the thing. You didn't
Yeah.
expect me to have a draw that I did.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that was the thing that helped us. And then the fact that we had a lot of people that were willing to support from our inner circles helped too.
oh, definitely. Like, just seeing that, like the crowd would pull, I'm like, what the fuck? Because the first event, I'll be honest, when the first event was coming together, I was expecting 10, 15 people.
Yeah.
It turned out to be well over.
Like, let's be honest, I was expecting the same thing because, like, that weekend I was, like, getting a little bit of a mess because I was like, yeah, I'm just going to get drunk as and not expect everything. And I just remember being drunk as and being like, damn, shouldn't have got us drunk.
Keep in mind, that first event was experimental as well. Like,
yeah.
Free entry and everything just to see how it goes.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
On a serious note, though, I reckon my highlight in my music career so far, I suppose, has probably been performing on stage with Cogs, which I got to do a couple weekends ago with Soap Suds and Tommy Terror and a few other talented SA lads. But anyone that knows me personally knows I'm a huge fan of Cogs. So that for me has been the highlight so far. So
I like how he goes, Melbourne. Then he takes a second to think about it. He's like, no, Cogs. You watch it, ask him in 10 minutes, he'll be like, actually, Melbourne.
Oh no, I was just joking, man. I woke up the next morning after Melbourne feeling putrid after all the drinking I did, man. It's so not worth it.
Comment below your best experiences with anything hip hop.
Yeah, what made you? Why do you love hip hop? What was your first battle like that you watched? What was the first battle you watched live? What was the song that made you really love hip hop?
Oh, I need to ask you. Do you remember the old jump off battles? I think it was jump off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump off street battles.
Yeah.
You know that one British guy that kept saying, "I'm about to tell this guy."
Yeah.
Who is he?
I have no idea.
Do you remember watching
I
those
remember
battles?
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the first battle I watched was him.
Because I remember watching Shoddy on lab battles, and then he went from lab to jump off before he did anything for Don't Flop. And I remember thinking, fuck, this guy's really, really good. Like, and then he did the first Don't Flop battle, and it was like, it was him versus Disciple. Like, so it was literally like a nobody, bro, and he just fucking tore him to shreds. Like, sorry, don't let me say a nobody, but like in the grand scheme of things, looking back at like UK battle rap now, he's a nobody. But like at that time, he definitely was a name. Let me reiterate that. And sorry, we have to talk about this. GTX. If you're a fucking battle fan, go get GTX right now. Like, I'm fair sure it's happening right now as we speak or something. I got no idea. Or I think it happens at like 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then like in the morning on Monday.
Let me
Crazy.
check the Instagram of Mr. Disaster.
Yeah, shout out Disaster, shout out all the boys that have gone down to Oakland. Legendary card, mad returns, people that you never would have expected to battle in the United States are battling. Like, to be honest, I think I speak for most people like of my generation when I say the battle I am the most keen for on that card is Luna C versus Marv 1.
Hang on, there's organic host GTX as well.
No, he's gone there for the event.
Oh, okay, because
Yeah.
I see him with a bunch of cameras and stuff, and there's organic talking to a camera.
Yeah.
This was 9 hours ago. So.
Yeah, it's just because they're doing a party, I think, on the Friday, and then tomorrow they've got the first event. Because the first day is on the Saturday or something like that. But yeah, nah, definitely worth watching, guys. If I'm gonna say anything, that is, I'm gonna be watching this all weekend, and it's definitely gonna get me into battle mode for next weekend. This is the thing I like having these big events before ours because just like you guys, we're fans. We've been in this for ages, but like, there's nothing that excites me more than a good fucking battle. Like,
Good old fashioned
Yeah.
tussle.
And I'm definitely keen to see the guys that I've never heard anything from, because that always comes out.
oh yeah, this is the best, bro. Like, this is the thing. New tryouts is my favorite because I love not knowing what someone's going to deliver, and then them being way better than my expectations. That is the best feeling in the world. Like, and the thing is, you guys aren't going to be dope from the first time out, and if you are, power to you. But it's not about being dope the first time out. It's about being consistent across every time you appear. Because consistency is key. Let's look at finals footy, for example. You can be a great team, but if you ain't winning every week, you're not fucking getting there.
100%.
100%.
I like.
Oh, now we got the 16-year-olds with scotch. No, I'm joking.
But the battle rap of the Royale entries finished, or people still open.
And bro, them entries are still open for ages. I'm telling you guys now. The sorting has not even begun yet.
I'm pretty sure Big Viking has entered. He commented, I think.
Yeah.
Pause. If you have entered the thing, let us know. I'm curious. I actually don't know who's entered and who's not. I haven't entered. Should I?
No.
No.
Yes.
Go enter them. I dare you. Do it right now on screen so everyone can see it.
If I get 10,000 comments, I will enter right now.
Imagine if someone just put a bot in our chat and start spamming a letter.
Fan of my words. If we get 10,000 comments, I'll honestly enter. Whether I could get accepted or not, that's a different question because I can't freestyle.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, this shit. Give it a fucking 2 out of 10.
Yeah, you can still freestyle better than most people.
Fucking freestyle better than most people. Listen up, because I'm probably evil.
Trust me, if he had to give you the before story, it would be a prequel.
And then I'll give you the after one, call it a sequel. There we go.
Oh, hard. Alright, guys, we're going to go on a 2-minute break because, well, this is probably going to be the last hurrah after this break, so we'll be back. Alright, we're back.
Assalamu alaikum, my friends.
Oh, guys,
Yeah,
getting to the end of the stream now, boys.
And you know what? You know what that means.
Story time. Alright, here's a story for you.
Go on.
Trying to think of one.
I've got a good one.
But
What were you thinking about when that splooge ended up in the toilet?
Me, dude. I was thinking.
So you admit it?
Yeah, dude, the whole time I was thinking to myself,
big
man.
booty Latina women.
Nah, I was just like, dude. I was tuna subbing the hell out of that toilet, man. Just hoping someone sick didn't see it. That's literally all I could think about. Eh?
You know why they call it the tuna sub? Because he gave the toilet extra mayo. Well, guys.
Wow.
Alright, that leads me to my next point. If you're in the north side and you have greenery, hit my inbox.
Oh,
What, we all good?
Vin Diesel finally replied.
Alright, sweet. So we can go see Fast 7.
Yeah, after the stream, we're gonna go see it.
Alright, we're gonna go see Fast 7, ladies and gentlemen.
Vincent Van Diesel.
Vincent
Hooking us up, lad.
Does it one cheeseburger at a time.
Yeah, dude.
I live my life a quarter pounder at a time.
Oh, dude. I reckon Vin Diesel could slam a double quarter pounder meal. I reckon
Yeah.
he's one of those dudes that just rocks up, eats a large double quarter pounder meal and a fucking large sundae in like 5 minutes, and he's like, "All right, boys, let's go to a fucking kebab shop." Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, Big Fuss is in the chat.
Big Fuss! Yo!
Yeah, no, and
Yeah, Big Fuss, can you drop? Can you drop to Elizabeth?
He's like, yeah, if you just shut the fuck up and I'm not coming.
I'll give you
I'll give you a half-eaten cheeseburger.
In exchange, we'll clap in a rhythm that'll get you to roll on the floor. Big Fuss,
Big Fuss, Big Fuss, Big Fuss, Big Fuss, Big Fuss, Big Fuss. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Right, I hope you're rolling on the floor at home.
Yeah, the whole time he's just there like, that's me! Like 4 Homer Simpson on the floor. Oh, we love Big Fuss.
Big Fuss. He's like the unofficial mascot for us.
If you want to make it official, Big Fuss, hit our business email.
I'm too drunk for that. You know what you should do? Like, you should do a fucking promo video where you're like, yeah, boys, you know how I roll, and you just drop to the floor and start like rolling on the floor.
I really hope that's incorporated in his battle. Some kind of theatrical dance performance. I'll roll on the floor with anyone. Oi, I'll tussle with you, lad. Let's roll. Let's see who can. What's the criteria for winning, though? Is it who can roll the fastest or who can cover the most distance? How do you judge it?
is it sumo? Why do you do that? We have to push each other out of a circle.
So, like, roll into each other and see who can. Like
Yeah.
Beyblades, bro. Like
That's a good
Beyblades,
idea.
we're rolling on the ground. Oi, Mr. Fuss, do you want to play Beyblades with each other?
That does not
I'm
sound.
down for mascot duties. Fucking oath, lad.
Yeah. Got to get him a costume.
But it's like, have you ever seen fucking like the old school ECW Sandman where he comes in through the crowd just with a can of beer? Or you see he's like Big Fuss rocks in like just holding a can of hard solos, throws it all over the crowd. Oh fucking hell!
What are you up to, Big Fuss? Talk to us, lad.
Bring you in, hell yeah. Yeah, what are you up to, Fuss? How you feeling? You prepared? You getting ready for next week? I'm just I'm keen as bean on a
Big Fuss,
trampoline.
if you're interested
What you
in
mean?
anyone proofreading your stuff, feel free to send me your bars. I'll
And-
forward them to Yannick here and see what he thinks of them.
Yeah, exactly, Sandman. You know, you understand Aussie Pirate. You remember the good old days. Drunk Sandman was the GOAT.
Who's Pirate Aussie, by the way? Have we figured out?
No, I haven't figured it out. Pirate Aussie, if you are someone we know, give us a hint. You don't have to tell us, just drop a hint.
Sound off. If you're hiding from government authorities, that's okay. Just give us hints that they won't know.
So am I. My name's Pablo.
Could it possibly be Dusky? with a new name.
You never know.
Oh, yes, as in we know you?
Oh, so that's the hint. Yeah, that's the killer hint, bro.
Yeah, killer hint. Yes.
Well, what if it stands for something, the WYES?
Alright, yeah, it's syllabalistic.
What?
It's syllabalistic, better.
Yeah. No.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I'm gonna say it's syllabalistic. If I swear, if he replies like, "How did you know?" I'm gonna be like, "I guess." Am I right? He's like,
Peter Vecra?
"No, who?"
There's an owl in the room somewhere.
Like, let me Facebook stalk.
Facebook
bro.
stalk.
If you're actually like one of our best mates, ride or dies, then we've just forgotten who you are, bro.
Feel
Sorry.
free to walk up and slap my mom.
Oh, it's Peter Morris.
Oh yeah.
Peter Morris.
Bullshit.
No, it's not.
Like I say, there's no freaking way.
No. Luckily, that's a long comment. What did some old age someone say? What? Someone's name.
What did old age someone sick say?
I'm not that old.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are.
I saw.
Wow, I'm the same age as me.
95?
Yeah.
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 So you're old, so?
You're both old, lad.
Shut up,
Come off it.
youngster.
You're both old, younger. You're closer to 30 than I am.
Ah, young damn whippersnapper.
Yeah, respect the elders.
Yeah,
We get
exactly.
whipped.
I ain't respecting nobody.
Demotion.
You can whip me for it.
Demotion.
Nope.
Yeah.
I refuse. Did you know that? I've actually lost enough jobs to have figured out that if your boss tells you that you're fired or demoted, all you have to do is say,
No, I'm not.
I refuse. And that's it. That's the end of the discussion.
I refuse to be fired.
I'm not fired.
What are you talking about? I refuse to
Oh,
fire.
old mate, someone's sick. Not old age.
Oh no, yeah. Old age someone's sick, man.
Yeah,
That's
he
what it
made
should
the
have been.
typo.
I forgot what you were referencing by what I said because I said a lot of things. Zero value.
Let's hope none of it involves people's dogs.
I might have said that, and I do apologise to Pell's dog.
I don't.
I do apologise to Pell's dog.
Yeah, it's pretty hot though.
It's a nice dog.
He's like,
Has anyone seen that? What's the dude's name? Frenchie, that comedian bloke. If anyone can find this video for me, I'll give you a pat on the back. There's like a little skit that Frenchie did where he just walks up to someone who
can
turned
I
out.
fuck your dog?
Yeah, he's like, oh, how much? And the dude's like, what do you mean how much? My dog's not for sale.
He's like,
no,
no, to fuck it.
just how much to fuck your dog? And he's like, I don't know how much of this I could say, but he's like, walks up to the dog. He's like, oh, it's a beautiful coat. Awesome cock. It's so funny, man. I swear that video doesn't exist anymore, bro, because I've looked for it. People think I'm weird as fuck for even knowing it exists, but I can't find it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Repeat. He actually said like,
What are you talking about?
no, hey, he missed what you said about his music. You douchebag.
Because
Are you kidding me? This is it. Yeah, Dog
Someone
Lover.
said-
Oh, it's not Frenchie. That's why I can't find it.
What was it?
Shooter Williamson.
Oh yeah, it was too. Yeah.
Can we just put this in?
No. Yeah, but
Look up Dog Lover by Shooter Williamson
Alright.
and you'll have a laugh.
yeah, but he wanted to know what you thought of like what your predictions were after you listened to his music. That's what he meant.
oh, look, that audio track is listening. Oh, changed my opinions. Look, now that I haven't seen any of Naffy's music, I'll say you have more potential. Look, my bets are on you. Long story short. I repeat, my bets are on you, Mr. Repeat. I heard my name.
No, you didn't.
For those that heard that whispering, because I could see the audio
He had to say it because it contained a word that we can't say.
Ah,
Yeah, sorry. He had to whisper to me.
ah,
It was like something about the way that you talk so professionally. It sounds like yada yada.
ah. No, hey.
Yeah, Neffy's style of music is a little bit of an acquired taste. You got to be like full blown like Triple X Temptation, Suicide Boys kind of steez to really
Oh,
get
now I'm
down.
going to look Neffy up.
Neffy's dope, man. I suggest everyone go listen to
Is
Neffy.
it Neffy or Naffy?
Neffy.
It's nephew.
Hey, nephew. My nephew. I'm someone's nephew.
You're right. Come sit on Bob's lap.
Does he have one called Let's Go?
No, that's Decay's job. Plus, that's definitely one of Decay's job.
I got too many jobs to keep up with, bro.
Yeah, any job that I don't want to do, I just pawn off to Decay.
No lie.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, look, Repeat, if this is the right Neffy the Crow music I've found, my bets are on you, bro. No offense to Neffy the Crow, because I don't know if that's actually your music or not.
Show me. I'll tell you if it is.
It's like sort of screamo sounding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably him. Yeah.
But then again,
Bro, if you're not a fan of that, you're going to hate what I've got planned coming up, eh?
but the thing
everyone
is,
hates-
your music has nothing to do with how you perform as a battler, because some of the best battlers are the wackest musicians.
Yeah, I'm a bad musician. I'm pretty bad at everything, to be honest.
Repeat. Just out of curiosity, right? I want to ask you something. If you were a movie on repeat, what would the movie be?
Oh, and I just gotta
Describe
say
yourself
this.
with a movie title.
I just gotta say this. Repeat. Like, if Neffy doesn't come with this one scheme, you dodged a bullet because there is an actual crazy scheme that you can do with your name. I'm not gonna say it or anything like this, but there is actual one fucking crazy scheme with your name that if someone figures it out and says it, it's crazy, crazy. So trust me, I'm just giving you the forewarning. Think about your name hard, and then you might be able to realize what someone could say about you. And it's hard as fuck.
It's always handy to just think about how people are going to name flip you and sort
Yeah,
of just
or
have
the-
rebuttals sort
Or
of.
like who you are as a person. Like objectively step away from yourself, like and what you think of yourself, and look at yourself from someone else's perspective.
Yep.
It always
Yes,
helps.
sir.
Like, cause give me a second. I'm gonna walk outside with Sick, and I'm gonna tell him the idea that I had, and I'm gonna get his idea. Because once he walks back in, he's gonna be like, "That's Sick."
And while they're gone, I'm going to talk about our sponsor, manscaped.com. They've been a very loyal sponsor of ours since day one. They even came out with a machine in our honor. It's called the Lawnmower 4.0. Well, guess what? They've come out with an update, the Lawnmower 4.1. The battery lasts longer. It shaves your pubes even nicer. It even
Okay.
polishes your nipples.
All right.
Trust me, the Lawnmower 4.1. www.manscaped.com/au/.
Your mum.
Watch your mouth. All need to manscape.
Alright,
I've been Googling a lot of things.
alright, now you're gonna tell
Yeah, now
before anything
got
else,
polished nipples.
what did you think of that? If someone comes up with that, is it crazy?
Yeah, go on Google, see if polished nipples is
That scheme that I just told you.
Yes, I'll give that scheme a 10 out of 10. That's a room shaker for sure.
Yeah, if someone figures that out, it's a room shaker. Like,
You know what?
Crazy,
Soap
crazy.
suds versus repeat.
but trust me, this is the way. Like, 'cause me as like one of those dudes, I always look at a matchup and think, all right, which way could people attack? And from the second I seen your name, I was like, bro, if someone figures out that like this whole scheme that I did, it's a fucking room shaker. So trust me, like.
You're scaring the poor guy.
No, it doesn't even matter, like, because the thing is, I've been battling for a long time, so for me to figure it out, it's not that hard. But
Now, usually when someone owes me something, I let it go. Like, I don't mind. But DK, you owe me a pat on the back because I found that video.
yeah, oh my back.
shit.
No.
Wait, no, do it in camera, do it in camera. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah.
Appreciate the work you do for watching.
No worries. My rap name is pretty much calling.
My rap is pretty much calling him a word
Oh,
we can't say.
Dude, that's battle rap. You figured it out already.
Yeah, you already got it. All you have to do is go on the F word and you're done.
Pretty much.
Literally. There's like question his sexuality.
And this is what we're talking about with how restricted we are. We can't say that word.
Dumb, bro. What?
About how restricted we are, we can't use that word. Whereas on kick, we can.
Yeah, on kick, I could say that.
We
straight
are
up.
not in a lizard-free zone, unfortunately.
On kick, we are. fully encrypted, brother.
And neither will you if you keep
And
offending
on the
Hey,
Patreon
hey,
that
we may be in a lizard-free zone, but neither will you if you keep offending the Jews.
yeah, get keen for my battle against Guernsey. I'm not sure when the timeline is for that battle actually getting dropped. I have a feeling it'll probably be
Wait.
around next weekend.
I wish the camera was on this angle though, because when I had my hand on his shoulder, the look in his eyes was fucking scared. He was like this, he's like, like I was about to just go, as a crack him across the
So I'm not going to spoil too many surprises, but more or less, my whole first round was dedicated to Greeley. So get excited for that. And my whole third round was me pretty much flipping Burnsy's entire last battle on him and getting real tinfoil Hattie. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually keen to watch it myself because I was sort of drunk when I battled, and then I got blind drunk immediately after, so I don't remember any of it. So I'll be seeing it for the first time when I watch it.
Yeah.
So next weekend, I'm hoping. Keep an eye on my social media.
I'd say probably like Tuesday to Friday. That's my guess.
I've noticed they're doing some stuff on the channel, so they release music videos in between as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Should I send Senor Greeley a music video of mine to post?
No.
Dude, that is genius. I should have done that. That actually works.
No, because with THC, they shoot their own.
Oh, no, I'm talking about...
No, I'm talking about like, you'll post a video to post, but they shoot their own.
Oh, THC.
Hit me up.
Hit me up. Please. I promise you I'm a better musician than I am a battle rapper.
And I promise you, he conducts himself better outside of battle events than he does at battle events.
Yeah. Senor Greeley, if you somehow hear this, I promise you I only
Wait.
get...
Here's a tip, right? This is a tip from fucking Aligo. If you are going to get blind drunk and make a dick of yourself, make
Hey.
sure it's at your Airbnb.
Make a dick of
I'm
myself.
talking about me.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. Wait, and this is the thing. If you're going to the event on the weekend, I have given Bodsy the okay to tell the full uninhibited story. So if you're there live while I'm at the footy, he's going to tell you exactly what happened. And you're going to laugh your ass off.
Hard to figure out, but I might be able to.
I think there are AIs where you can upload a picture of your face and cartoonize it.
I use too much AI as it is, man.
But that would be really
Big tip
That's
for anyone
gross.
watching, if you are having a hard time writing a cover letter, chat GPT. Trust me on this.
You'll get a job in 2 days.
And then you'll lose that job because they replaced you with a bunch of high schoolers that cost less by the hour.
Yes.
Shout out Vulcan Australia. Sue me
shout out to
personally, not
Ricky.
watch your mouth.
Douchebag.
Me.
Douchebag. I'm still.
Shout out to Ricky for that bar. That's brilliant, but we cannot read that.
Sounds
Yeah, okay, yeah. You can't read that out loud.
sounds like something I would write.
Yeah, but we can't say that out loud.
Repeat stole my rhyme pad.
I've got more ink in my passport than he has in his rhyme book.
Who said that?
Soul.
Oh, that's it.
Trust me. We're getting towards the end of the stream. If you're still here, sound off. What do you want to talk about? We'll give it the last 10 minutes because then all of us have got stuff to do. You know.
Stuff that you can't know about.
Yeah, you can't know about it. Sorry.
Top secret locations and all that.
Yep, been playing 007 all morning.
Getting ready for it. Doing our golden eye training.
Golden eye. With golden eye.
Did someone get quite viral off of doing a remix off of the Golden Eye theme song?
I have no idea.
Feel like that's jumping out at me for some reason.
For the tryout boys that are in the chat, why don't you comment below? In 10 years' time, who would you want to have battled?
No.
Word that again?
What are your goals to have on your bucket list ticked off that you've battled already?
Battle rap bucket list.
Yeah.
Are you asking us that, or are we asking them that?
Well, I'll ask yous, and then the tryout boys that are in there that are battling this weekend. I think there's two. Big Fuss and Repeat. They can comment as well.
Yeah. The battles that I want to have is I want to battle and win sobriety. I want to go to GTX, go to King of the Dot, go to Premier Battles, but not even to battle, just to watch. I don't even care if I battle anymore.
That would be a pretty cool holiday.
Exactly. That's why, ironically, you guys are going to hate it because for September next year, I'm going to be in the United States.
Well,
Just for fun.
why not?
Why not? You know, I'm going to the United States, boys.
One versus Cogs, mate. Who's one up? And when's he going to be battling Cogs?
One Cogs. One. No, definitely fucking good people to aim for and shit like that. When it comes to people that have flicked over from music, though, it's like you need to get seriously big within battle rap before you get a chance at music names.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we can look at fucking like through the history of battle rap, like probably 2 people have gotten music names, like Arrows and Dunners,
Yeah.
and then every single else.
Man, I'd love to battle Daylight one day. I reckon Daylight.
No, they
see-
gotta fucking worry out, bro. If they pull out a fucking knife and a gat, I'm like, bro, that's not a fucking. You're not strapped. I'm strapped. I'm just gonna pull out a big ass blade and fucking cut your hand straight off. Australia.
I feel like the trick to making it safely through America is to just fly your own colours. Just make up your own gang. Just rock up, start wearing like pink.
No,
You just
apparently.
you start racking up gang signs like I'm pink,
No.
cuz they won't want to mess with you, bro.
No, this guy I know went there last year or some bullshit like that, and fucking he was like, bro, the best thing you can do is just talk.
Yeah.
Like having the Aussie accent, they're like, oh my god, an Australian, like, and you'll just be getting bought free drinks all night.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen to be an Aussie overseas, man, because I know Australians are a bit of a I guess like a
Rarity.
circus act overseas. You know what I mean? People
Yeah,
just wanna
but
hear us
look,
talk.
depends where you go, because the places I've been, third world.
You've been to the Middle East that don't like us.
Well, not so much, but like I blend in over there appearance-wise. But the moment they hear me talk, like I get ripped off in taxis and everything. The price is triple what it says on the thing because they think I got money.
Yeah, but it's the thing, right?
That happens in a lot of countries too, like
Yeah.
Asian third world countries too. Like I had a friend who went to Bali a little while ago. Same deal. He said like he had like a Balinese mate with him, and like his mate, no issue. Is every time he walked into a place without his mate, he was getting ripped off, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I would have been like, oh, this is the thing. You always, if you're gonna go into third world countries and shit, you just play hard to get. You roll in there, and when they're like, oh, this price is like, that's too expensive. You go to walk off. No, sorry, I give you cheap.
Yeah. That's one thing that you get overseas that's kind of lost in Australia is you can just straight up walk into a place and just be like, I'm going to pay this much.
And they're gonna be like,
It's up to
okay.
them to take the offer. Whereas in Australia, you might go, oh, can I get a discount? And they'll be like, yeah, we'll give you the 5% discount that they actually give everybody.
No, see, this is the thing. It depends on the thing. If you go to, in Australia, it is too, but it depends where you go. Like, if you go to somewhere that's a corporation, they're not going to give you a discount.
Yeah.
But if you go to somewhere that can haggle, or someone that's got a senior membership at somewhere,
Yeah.
like, they can give you a good
You know
discount.
who would be a sixth sponsor for Watch Your Mouth?
Who?
St. Bernard's Fruit and Veg.
No, you know,
Yes.
you know what would be a sick sponsor for us?
He'd be dope as a co-host.
I know.
No, the House of Mouth.
Who's that?
House of Mouth make gold grills and shit, bro.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Reckon hit him up.
Yeah.
Hit him up. What's
We
St.
have
Bernard's?
another co-host.
Who?
If we tell him he can co-host a whole event, if he gives us
Who? No.
Why?
Because he'll rock up with a fucking knife and get us shut down.
yeah, but he's
Exactly.
only going to be slicing fruit. That's part of his set.
Nah, we'll just...
What, did he just play Fruit Ninja in front of everyone?
He actually does.
Nah, well,
Have
that's...
you seen his videos?
He is so recognisable in Adelaide that just having him standing on stage reciting his lines or something as like a co-host literally would just be enough as it is. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm down to St. Bernard Fruit and Veg, you fuck!
come on, the second floor fucking lounge! Throwing fruit everywhere. There's coppers in the background.
For
He's in his
a
undies.
Broadway video for us.
Yeah, I would pay too.
Dude, remember when he got arrested for all that, for doing those like naked videos in public and stuff?
Yeah. Going down to Aldi and pissing on it. Yeah.
He's an animal, bro. He's a funny
Alright,
guy.
we've been going for almost 2 hours now, boys. We're gonna get last 5 minutes in. This is the last 5 minutes. At 8:20, we will be ending this stream.
And I'm going to count down the whole 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 59 seconds. 4 minutes and 58 seconds. 4 minutes and 57 seconds.
Alright. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. No, We appreciate all of you guys. We will see you at Second Floor Lounge next week. We will see you later on in the year for more stuff that we can't quite announce yet. But who knows? We might announce it on next weekend. I don't know. I might. I might not. Hell, I might get too drunk and just blurge everything out.
Say to the people that come to our events, they get to hear certain things first.
Yeah, they get to hear them first, and people will be like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, whew.
we still got some tickets left.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You missed the predictions, but we can redo them quickly. One last recap on predictions. It was Shano. He said Nephew the Crow. I said repeat. You said
Well, I've changed my mind to repeat now. Yeah.
and well, who was above that? That was Stila Ballistic and
Marty Marts.
yeah, Marty Marts. I didn't actually give a thing for that. So I'm just gonna say
I voted Marty Marts because I
yeah,
like
I'm
his
just gonna
name.
say Stila Ballistic then, and Marty McFly. No, I'm joking. Shout out, what's McFly? I can't. Marty
Marcus.
McFly, legend, good rapper too. So yeah, there's always people around with fucking good vibes like that. And then we go last one, Big Fuss versus Yanni T. I said Yanni T, but I know Fuss could come and really. But the thing is, I just know that Yanni wants that redemption. You know what I mean? He's waited like half a year to get that redemption shot. Like waiting half a year to get redemption is a long fucking time.
On the flip side of that coin, though, Mr. Fuss has been waiting for his
Yeah, but he's like
shot.
he's waiting for his shot. You know what I mean?
So they're both going to go into it pretty hungry.
He doesn't have that redemption feel. You know what I mean? Like it's not Red Dead.
Mm.
I see.
Oh, and I also predicted Big Fuss that just in a crazy turn of events, you're going to pull out of your battle at the last minute, just to pull some poetic justice. But we'll see what happens on the night. I'm pretty keen for it. Get
So
to
am
sit
I.
this one out and just have some fun and be a fan and just watch battles. Very excited for that.
Sitting events out is actually pretty fun. You got no idea how stressful it is when you're on like every single one, and then when you finally get to sit it out, it's like a good kickback. But then you get halfway through the event and you're like, "Fuck! I wish I was battling
Oh yeah.
every time."
Yeah, you see that like battle of the night, and
Yeah.
you'll be like, ah,
Damn. Oh, and repeat. Who do you think is going to fumble every round? That's a good question. Fumble.
like fuck it up.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
not
you
gonna
don't
give
know what-
any. I'm not gonna say.
this shows you've never watched any ball sport in your life. You know what fumble means? Fumble means like, for instance, if I'm playing footy and I handball you the ball and you go to catch it and drop it, that's fumbling.
Ah.
Yeah.
Look, we're not gonna give that negative thing.
Yeah, no, you can't give any negative, but like,
Guys, this just in. Greeley has contacted me and he has said, thank you. I choose you as the winner. Add me as a friend.
screenshot that and send it to Greeley and be like, I fucking told you.
Dude, I literally screenshot one of these and sent it to him last night.
And then you gotta save that, and then tomorrow be like, Battles comes out soon.
Yeah, he's a big hit.
Trust me, boys, it's gonna be a good thing. Battle with Burnsy drops to, dropping soon. But yes, we are almost at the end of the stream. It has been great, guys. I have to say thank you for appealing. Thank you for everything. I'll see you next weekend. And if I walk in pissed off, it's because Sydney beat Adelaide.
And if I walk in pissed off, it's because I found out I have to pay for my own alcohol. So we'll find out and we'll see you there.
And if I walk in pissed off and yeah, usually not pissed off ever, but yeah.
Because I bought alcohol with his credit card.
No, I'm buying a motorbike. Yes, I'm going to be broke as. Starting now. I heard you say you're going to stare at me.
Then why were you asking us what we were saying if you knew the whole time, lad?
Nice try.
Gaslight us.
Yeah, gaslighting us.
Oi, Big Fuss, sound off in the comments. What do you think the T in Yanni T stands for? I've been trying to find out.
I know.
What?
I don't remember how to say it, but...
Oh, it's actually for his last name, but just hypothetically, if it was like a Lil Wayne scenario, you know how Lil Wayne's like...
It's Yanni T and the T is for tremendous.
Yeah. It's Wheezy F and the F is phenomenal.
Yanni T and the T is for Terror.
I took a picture of a spider, call it where it came.
The T is for Tommy Terror.
No, I took a picture of a spider, call it where it came. Best joke ever. Or he's like, I dropped my phone, she caught it, call it screensaver. Trust me. Oh, wait.
What?
Right.
Right.
Alright, boys, that is it. We are officially done.
That's my line, bro.
Alright, on that note, we're done. Enjoy the rest of your night, people. Go get drunk,
Peace out,
do whatever
everybody.
you're doing. Like, I'm probably gonna figure a way to get more alcohol because the bottle doesn't shot till 10:30. Laters, people.